I hope she's doing great, and I hope she
hope she does an Oprah interview. No pressure, but I do want her.
She said no pressure. Hey, how come Oprah began the bomb ass interviews?
Because what do you mean? What kind of question is that?
What do you mean? What like
it's Oprah. What are you asking?
Like, but why?
Because
she like even the interviews that she does, it's not like we get like this big ass scoop.
Yeah, we do.
When's the last interview that you saw that she was like, yo, like she pulled it out?
She did Meghan and Harry.
Yeah, but that's just because it's hard to get them. What did they say in there that was like, yo?
They were talking about like,
they said it was like, I'm being bullied because I'm black. I'm like, bitch, we knew that. They're literally the descendants of the fucking conquistadores. Like,
I hate when you like get in these like mindsets where I'm like, you are not going to fight. Like, I don't know how you got yourself into that spot, but I'm pissed because here's why. Because number one,
that the royal family doesn't like black people.
Out about it. Number one, it's not that it's new. Obviously, they are the first fucking significant other of a fucking royal family member that is black. Like, yeah, of course, they are the royal family. But it is news that it is openly out there. Like, you could have imagined it, but you didn't have any fucking evidence. You know what I mean? Like, there wasn't anything to like corroborate that.
Yo, Diana died, dog, and she wasn't even black.
Yeah, so that's a separate issue.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, people are wild. Like,
it's still
they weren't gonna like you.
Just because it's not shocking doesn't mean it's not news.
But it's not. It's not like this crazy ass scoop. You want to know what was crazy ass scoop? Yesterday, they had the first like hearing of the January 6th thing. Yo, Liz Cheney sat up there and said,
"Oh, I haven't seen the videos."
Oh shit, Liz Cheney sat up there and was like, "Yo." Donald Trump, whenever like they were chanting like hang Pence outside of the White House, Donald Trump repeatedly said, let them say it, he deserves it.
That's crazy.
That is some crazy scoop news. That the queen doesn't like black people, I'm like, all right, whatever.
But that's not you like. That doesn't have to do with the actual interview. Like, Oprah doesn't do those interviews because they are like, fucking, we're getting groundbreaking. She does those interviews to give like the people in whatever situation they're talking about like the opportunity to speak for themselves.
It's about being thorough. So like Oprah has
she has the cachet because she's fucking.
But it's not even just that. It's like the reason why people do documentaries. You know what I mean? It's like, oh well, we already know what happened, but you want to hear from the people that actually experienced it. Well, like whenever Harry and Meghan, the whole thing was happening, they're not like public people. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, they are public people, but they're not like, they're not vloggers. They're not going around being like, this is what, you know, we know what we know from the tabloids and stuff like that. But Oprah gives them this platform to like speak for themselves and give their side of the story in like a safe space. You know what I mean? Yeah, because she also is like a phenomenal interviewer. Like she knows exactly how to
making people feel comfortable and shit.
Yeah, she does. Really what it is. Like she knows what to ask and they trust her. So it's not about like breaking news. It's just like they get to say their side. Like she did that interview with Rihanna.
I haven't been like entertained at all.
I feel like you're not really into like celebrity shit though. You know,
I saw her with Adele because it was attached to like a concert. Like when 25 came out, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do this live performance with Adele." I thought that was smart for her to do it like that. And
her interviews are very like documentary like.
Yeah, and I like the cinematography part of it. Like I like the production quality. That Adele interview stylistically was like fucking phenomenal. And then she was like performing on top of that fucking hill in like wherever the fuck she was in LA. Fucking great. It was fantastic. But the interview itself, I'm like, oh, okay. Like that was
to each their own.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But I think I'm just in terms of like, I forgot they interviewed Meghan, but I'm still being petty with her because of her suits got derailed.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm super petty.
Nobody like get over it. Nobody watched that fucking show.
Plenty of people watched that show.
His face, the face Quan was like,
okay.
All offended.
And they didn't watch it for her, but she was a fucking a main part of the fucking storyline for my boy Mike, and it had to all get derailed and
because she fell in love.
Yeah, I mean, she did upgrade.
Y'all
so I mean,
do not want to see a woman win.
She upgraded, so I'm happy for her. But still,
upgraded.
there's a part of me that's like real selfish. I'm like, man, that show was doing fucking great. And then all of a sudden, you can tell when she was like, I'm out of here. And then everything was like, oh crap, fucking writers have to save themselves and like do all this crazy shit. And like, I wasn't with it.
It's like the fact that you watched that show. I didn't even know that show existed until it was like, she's marrying Prince Harry. I was like, who is she? She's an actress. Cool. What was she in? Suits. And I was like, what is that?
It was a great show. It's a good show.
I knew about Meghan Markle from outside of the Suits. So
what did she do outside of Suits?
She was known for talking about a lot of like women empowerment stuff and like reading and stuff like that before.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
before. She was like a started doing that
after.
No.
After she got with
No. So she had like already like the only reason why she was kind of like talked about in that like sphere of people was because like after she got with Prince Harry was because they were like, aren't they just so perfect? Like, doesn't she resemble Diana so much because of the fact that she already did shit like that? In the sense that
you mean like behaviorally?
Behavior of how like she already did things like that for people and was very big on
she was always very into like,
well, props.
Like
I know her story. I know her
like
her personal life, like her history is
so
kind of like crazy.
She already had like a lot like of trying to enact change for women is what they were saying, and she'd go to conferences and stuff like that as just a person who liked to be about it.